Preparation for Leicester City in the round of 16 of the Carabao Cup. We don't have pictures of Ruud Nistelrooy. We think he's actually been sleeping at Old Trafford, such as his preparation and the emergency action that has been taken behind Leicester City. It's good to see the focus is back on the football, Courtney, after 48 hours of mayhem in Manchester.
Yeah, and it's obviously a big night. Sure, it'll be hammering, and it's going to be a tough climb to the top, though.
It is a familiar celebration you used to see when he scored 150 goals for Manchester United. The latest favourite to take over the club. Of course, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had a go at it. Ryan Giggs was an interim manager as well. We're not sure how is Andy Madley, who's in charge of the FA Cup final against Manchester City. And of course, he doesn't have VAR. We don't get to the semi-finals. How Erik ten Hag wished they didn't have VAR at the weekend against West Ham United. But I'm sure that Ruben Amorim is watching somewhere. As the speculation grows over the replacement for Ten Hag, it looks as though it's going to be just...
Now, he mentioned it before the game, didn't he? There's, in terms of the lack of numbers, so we can't tinker too much. But I think regardless, Manchester United still would have put out a strong side to make a step.
Decordova-Reid. Was he manhandled? Now, Xerxes is away. Does he go solo? Drops the shoulder. And maybe the hierarchy of clubs. Rashford puts a bit of spin on it. Fernandes. Rashford tried to throw it through back to Fernandes, but Leicester trying to escape at speed. United's rescue, the danger isn't over yet though. Ayew looking for the gap, but a comfortable save for Bayindir.
Well, this is where you see Dalot is going on the inside and trying to...
Here is Garnacho to Fernandes. Not the sharpest of passes from Fernandes, and a sloppy foul. Decordova-Reid.
So much of an imprint now with Ten Hag and what he wanted, and how's Amorim going to deal with that? Quite a while now at Manchester United.
Soumare, little teaser on the blind side of Dalot. It's lazy from Dalot, and McAteer is onto it very quickly.
He really gets away with one there.
Fernandes, little step over. Casemiro, shooters the demand. Oh, did he shoot? Van Nistelrooy celebrating like he scored it himself, and he would have been very proud of that one. Brilliant from the Brazilian. That has lifted the mood around Old Trafford.
Well, there's a lot to like about this goal.
Right, how do Leicester react to that? He was soft defending. This is better from Manchester United. Rashford flies it across the face of goal. Garnacho hangs it in the air, and Ward will be happy to just slow down the heartbeat of the game.
I think Garnacho.
Good stretch, does well to keep it in play here. McAteer. Well, practicing their shooting before the game, and he was more than willing to become that sparring partner. The referee felt that was a foul on Fernandes. Rashford, the wall was... Delete lets it run back. Onana isn't in the matchday squad today, but it didn't stop him joining it. Rashford. Flag. They are to fall back on, so he has to go with his instincts. Signal to the boys in blue on the edge of the Manchester United penalty area. It means it's going to be Rashford. Bit of freestyling between the two of them. Rashford's onside, but the pass is instant.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. I think you've got to take that ball and think later as James Justin, because...
The last edition. It's a clever turn here from Dalot. Puts in the early ball. Chance for a second. Superb second. Garnacho on the sharp end of a superb Manchester United move. Ruud van Nistelrooy is having a ball.
It's a wonderful finish, but the ball for me is incredible. As a forward...
Thomas looking for the far post. Tall players in there, Leicester City. Goalkeeper Bayindir uncertain. Oh! Off the post, off both posts, and Leicester City are back in it. He's got a smile on his face now, as El Khanous was deadly accurate.
Well, it's a brilliant finish. That man there is very disappointed. Not too sure about the goalkeeping here.
How do Manchester United react? Good from Rashford. Rashford across the face of goal. Walters just enough, and then he's bailed out by Cody. Purchase on that. Garnacho has to be quick, taken down in full flight by El Khanous. He knew he'd done wrong. Sandro Martinez is a left-footed player, but it's Fernandes who goes through the wall. 3-1 Manchester United. It's a shower of goals at Old Trafford. And Fernandes is off the mark for the season. Things are changing around here.
Well, it's smiles all around. This one is a bit fortuitous. Then you're thinking back to that.
Taken short and quickly, Xerxes in there, off the post, and Casemiro sweeps it in for his second. Blink tonight and you'll miss a goal. That man's always enjoyed celebrating a Manchester United goal. Casemiro's not on the score sheet too often. He's now looking for a hat-trick.
Well, the Manchester United fans wanted a reaction.
One of them shouldn't have done. Here is Justin. Ayew gets in the way, and a soft shot from McAteer. There's a whole team, coach load of management these days at Old Trafford, of course. A big brains trust. Double deflection, and Leicester get a goal back through Conor Cody. Another twist in the tail at Old Trafford. That has given Leicester City something to work with. You're saying keep it tight for the next 2 minutes. We'll settle for 2-4 down at half-time.
Well, exactly. The plan is not to concede, but if you can get one back, even better.
Fernandes is claiming a goal. It may have been an own goal, but Leicester have had their moments. Conor Cody giving them a lifeline. Light in preparation for entertaining at the previously called Theatre of Dreams. It hasn't exactly been dreamland in recent years, but as you say, Courtney, it has been a throw. Xerxes to Martinez.
Backline hasn't looked the most solid, so there's stuff there to exploit. For me, Leicester just need to get the balance right, because the problem is at times when they have attacked, they've left themselves take a touch down the side of the box and really drive in, rather than just putting a ball across that was quite
too much on the cross, or is it? And chasing the apparent lost cause is McAteer.
You are right, I think Justin does overhit this. You see, he probably doesn't get the technique right, but James Justin, we know he loves to get forward. Loves to get.
El Khanous with a step over. You're
right, the referee almost has no choice at this point. As soon as it's line that they're keeping, it's all over the shop. So there are frailties. They're not in sync at the moment, and there are spaces to be exploited if you're Leicester City. I think it's due to, in fact, a little bit of fact that square pegs in round.
Referee saw nothing in free play, and McAteer is up.
Garnacho's been bright all night. This moment, I think for me, Xerxes has got to try and wrap that round skip rather than go straight at the goalkeeper.
Waited all season, and two come along at once.
It's like London buses. But this is excellent from Manchester United, and especially Bruno Fernandes, because you see the confidence in him to go round the goalkeeper. Little one round the corner. Yes, there's a bit of fortune there. It's a poor back pass though. And then you're thinking, does he slot it across the keeper? No, the little drag over goes past Ward. Quite happy to play cat and mouse. We nearly went from bad to worse for Leicester City. I think Garnacho should do better with this ball. Across from that left-hand side. What does Steve Cooper do?
The full weight in 3 of the 13 games he's played this season. United after his £50 million signing from Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, a big night ahead for players and fans alike here in North.